Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive to keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
High completion makes it second and medium. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Dogs. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Send the back in motion. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that ball?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The short completion to the tight end. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Contact as he threw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
What a nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left side. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Now they'll run it on the toss. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
offense getting set. It's second down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking right. This one caught. And he's tackled after the catch. The Wildcats come up to the line in a hurry-up. Third down, out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
And the Wildcats will line up to punt it away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. He'll field it close to midfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. Powers through a tackle. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass rush heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's a run. Running back's got it. It's a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Big gain across midfield, down near the 30-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw, bringing pressure. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brooks.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially...
And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, anytime you see a defense sit back in cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Give it to the back again. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. The offense starts with a short field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You've got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Brooks. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaking free at the 35. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Looks like one more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. They pressure him and couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Wildcats offense back out on the field. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in?
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw again. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas State. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Automatic on the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They begin with a quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Watch the spin move. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And completion makes it second and short. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run the option. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And the Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. The sure hands. It's Brooks. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Ortiz. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
This should be the last play of the quarter. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter?
Kansas State 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Crucial third down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Wildcats. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. Kirk, you're looking for rust. You're looking for jitters in the opening drive. Not any sign of it for that offense.
You know, the offensive coordinator, when we talked with him this week, he had a feeling that this offense was going to be able to start fast. But I don't even know if he thought they would look this good this early.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He stays alive. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And the completion made. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back into the end zone, and give them the lead.
The important point after attempts. Knocked through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? The game moves the ball to the 34.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
A gain makes it second and medium.
Get set, get set.
He hands it to the back. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Can the quarterback come through under pressure? Down a score late here in the fourth. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the sidelines, good enough for a first down. And smart choice to step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Same tailback, another carry. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. They move the 6, according to the line here on 1st down now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Escapes the sack. With the catch, it's Sullivan. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Took contact on the throw. Touchdown, Dogs. To take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, that's called delivering when it really counts. You're talking about a playoff game. This offense does everything that they needed. The quarterback with a hot hand makes a perfect throw to give the offense the lead. You should go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game late in the ball game.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The try fails. They can't build their lead here in the final seconds. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. First down, looking to throw the ball. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pocket, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The final drive comes up empty, and the ball game is over. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.